Solitech Academy. So in our last class, we discussed on quadratic equations. When we said we have four methods of solving quadratic equations. So we said we have the quadration method, we have the complete square method, we have the general formula method, and also we have the graphical method. So in the last class, we looked at, for example, when we solve quadratic equations using the quadration method. So in today's class, we're looking at examples using what? Using complete square method. So it's still the same question we solved in the last class. So we confirm our answer using this method, complete square method. So the last question we solved in the former class, was what? X squared plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. So we have to solve this question using complete square method. So we have to do what? We confirm our answer if the time. So to solve the question using this method, what do we do? We look at the coefficient of what? Of x squared. So here our a is what? Is equal to, let's compare it with this value, the general formula, the general equation, which is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So here our a is equal to what? 1, our b is equal to what? 5, and c is equal to what? 6. So a is the parent of x squared. So in this case, a is 1, b is 5, and c is 6. So what do we do? Assuming the parent of x squared is greater than 1, if the coefficient of x squared is what? Is greater than 1, what do we do? To what? Divide through by that coefficient. Assuming you have 2 here, we are going to divide through. We are going to divide each of these values, each of these terms by what? By 2. And in this case, you have 1. So divide through by 1 here does not have any effect. So just leave it like that. So the next thing, we're now going to what? So if the coefficient of x squared is greater than 1, what? We divide through by what? By the coefficient. By that coefficient. Let's use that. By that coefficient. So this is an exception. If we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, and the coefficient of x squared, we are going to divide that coefficient by what? We divide that coefficient by what? Each of these terms. So the next thing for us to do is, since our coefficient is 1, to continue. The next method, the next thing is what? So let me say this step 2. This is what? This is step 1. So step 2, we check the coefficient of what? Of x. How the coefficient of x here? That is 5. So what do we now do? We now find half. Do what? Find half of the coefficient of x squared, of x. Sorry. Of x. So what is the coefficient of x here? 5. So what will be the half of it? So we have to just say that half of the coefficient of x, that is 5. 5 is what? 5 over 2. So the second step is what? It's going to find the half of whatever you have as the what? As the coefficient of x. In our case, you have 5. So the half of 5 is what was 5 over 2, that is 2.5. So you have it here. So the next thing is for us to also now bring this question. You can say x squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So this one, bring it to the other side. This constant here, you have x squared plus 5x is equal to what? Minus 6. So half of 5 is what? 5 over 2. So the next thing for us to do is that what? We are going to what? We are going to find the square of this half. So step 3. Find square of what? Of the half of the coefficient of x. So this is the half of the equation of x, that's 5 over 2. So the square, what do? Now find the square of it. So 5 over 2 will now be what? All square. That will be what? 25 over 4. So this is over 4 now. You now add it to what? Add it to both sides. Add it to what? To both sides. To this is the left hand side of the equation, this is the left hand side of the equation. We're going to have x squared plus 5x plus what? 25 over 4 is equal to what? Minus 6 plus 25 over 4. That is the first step. So when you find the half of the equation of x, you add it to what? Add it to both sides. Add it to both sides. So here we are now going to factorize x squared plus 5x plus 24. So one of the best ways to do this thing is just find the half of this 5x. Find the half of it, of this 5. What will be the half of 5? That is 5 over 2. So our value will be what? X plus 5 over 2 all squared. If you expand this, you're going to have this one. Expand this one, you're going to have this one. So equals, this is over 1. Our SM is what? 4. 4 divided by 1. 4. 4 times 6, that is what? Minus 24 plus 25. So you're going to have x plus 5 over 2 all squared equals 1 over 4. So what's the next thing for us? We're going to what? We're going to find the square root of both sides. Find the what? Square root of both sides. So find the square root of both sides. Square root of both sides. So if you're adding the square root, you're already changing this thing. So we're going to what? Put plus and minus here. Because we are introducing the square root. So either it is by positive or negative. So it is two ways. Either by positive or negative. So square root cancel out square. So I have what? X plus 5 over 2 equals plus or minus. Square root of 1 is what? Is 1. Square root of 4 is what? That is what? 2. From our sort, remember, this one is simply writing plus or minus root 1 over root 4. So just for you to split the square root for both of the values of the value. So what do? You bring this x, you are looking for x, you bring this value over to this side. So I'm going to have x is equal to what? Plus or minus 1 over 2 minus 5 over 2. What's the meaning of this equation? It means that I'm going to have x is equal to plus 1 over 2 minus 5 over 2 or minus 1 over 2 minus 5 over 2. So what will be our answer here? That will be what? 1 minus 5 or sorry, 2 minus 1 minus 5. So or x equals to what? Minus 4 over 2 or minus 6 over 2. So 2 here 1, 2 here 4, 2, 2 here 2, 1, 2 here 6, 3. So x is equal to what? Minus 2 or minus 3. So that's our final answer for x. So we can check. You put x in this equation to become what? We have to become what? Minus 2 square plus bracket minus 5 minus plus 5 bracket minus 2 plus 6. So what do you have? Minus 2 square is what? That is 10. That is 4 plus minus 5. 5 and minus 1 is what? That is minus 10. So you have minus 10 plus 6. So 4 plus 6 10. 10 minus 10 0. So correct. Then the second one, minus 3 square plus 5 is bracket what? Minus 3 plus 6. So what do you have? You have 3 square is what? Minus 3 square is 9. Then you got what? Minus 15 plus 6 as same as 0. So our values are what? They are both correct. So minus 3 and minus 4 and 2 is correct. So this is how to what? How to solve the quadratic equation using completing the square method. So in our next class, we will solve questions related to what? Related to using the general formula method. That is the next method we discussed in our last class. So we look at solving quadratic equations using the general formula method. That is the right formula. And by God's grace, we will prove the formula. General formula, we will prove it using this method. We generate the formula, then what? They use it to solve the question. So subscribe and like my videos. Thank you very much for watching.